Welcome everybody. Welcome to the first episode of CVOTV, Chill Vibe Only. Where you could just come here and you could just talk about, anything, get your mind off things and just give your own opinion on, specific topics. So we're gonna jump right into it. We're going into the NBA draft. Now the NBA draft is November 18th. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my predictions of where I think players are gonna go and where I think players are going to head after leaving college or overseas or wherever they are. So I think the LaMelo ball is going number one to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The cuts were done at relative ease. Ball underneath.
He comes in at 6'7", 190 pounds. Played overseas. Averaging 19 points a game, almost 8 assists and 8 rebounds a game. Be a great fit for them. He comes in with size, versatility. He's very gifted offensively. Has his passing is exceptional. His vision, he sees the court like he processes what's going on the court like way faster than anybody else that he's played with in his age group or whatever you might say older. Because he's been playing professional since his junior year of high school. His dad took him out of school or whatever. And I feel like, his ability to be able to put him at the 1 or the 2 and his ability to play either the 1 or 2 because he can score. His shooting's a little bit streaky. He takes a lot of bad shots, and that's I feel like that's because he never really had to hone his skills in. Whatever team he played on, it was probably most likely his team. So to add him on there with Cat, with D'Lo, and have LaMelo, three-headed monster, because that's what it's coming down to now. Like having 3 very good players on your team is what is needed. I feel like with the second overall pick, I feel like the Golden State Warriors are going to go with James Wiseman.
College basketball seasons. Your officials for tonight, Bart Lennox, Zelton Steed, and Keith Patterson. Quickly inside to Wiseman for the first bucket of the season.
Early on, South Carolina Tigers.
The reason why I picked this, I feel like this is the pick that they're going to go with because he's a 7'1" center, explosive, athletic. He has length and quickness, which gives him a good ability for playing defense. And when he comes into this, this is his key. That's what he lives by, defense. He plays defense first. Which we know with the Warriors, you don't really need too much. You don't need a center that can score, but he plays defense first, and he can also score as well. And he rebounds exceptionally well. He ran into a little bit of issues in college, with the NCAA putting a ban on him due to the fact that, with him and Penny Hardaway, with the money exchangement situation, we're not really going to get into that because that's their situation that they're dealing with. But, he got to a situation, he played the game. After he played his game, and in that game, he put up 19 points, 7 rebounds, and shot 76% from the field. So, within that game, he played very well, very exceptional. But then, scrutiny came about. And he decided to just shut it down and take his talents and take his talents in the NBA, work out, get his body ready, get his mind ready for the NBA. But I feel like at 7'1", he's up and down the court. He's not a big, hefty 7'1" guy. He's quick, he's fast. Running up and down the court with these guys will be nothing for him. He played with starters last year, and by them playing with starters, it gave them the opportunity to learn and get better at their craft and what they want to do. So pay attention to that. But adding another young piece like James Wiseman to go with those seasoned vets is great. It's going to be beneficial for him. It's going to be beneficial for the team because he can just come in and just really roll. Because he's getting back in the rhythm with all these guys. These guys got the rhythm, but they're getting back into their own personal rhythm. Now let's go third to the Charlotte Hornets pick. I got to go on this. Obi Toppin.
Number 1 in white, Obi Toppin with the ball. He's going to draw a lot of attention from Georgia.
Naismith Player of the Year. Why not? He's a younger Amari Stoudemire to me. Good role guy. Good slasher. Good. I could throw it over the top. He gonna catch an alley. He gonna rebound for me. He gonna play defense for me. He's quick, agile, very explosive. You know, 6'9", 220. A little bit undersized for the position, but could learn it. Could learn, like, size don't mean nothing. Draymond played that position for a long time. But yeah, he's a stud. Give him a nice little throw over the top. Bro, he might take that and windmill, he might do whatever. He might do anything he wants with that basketball. Let's go ahead and go to the Bulls. And I feel like Anthony Edwards will be a great fit to go with the Bulls.
You're not going to complain. Throw it down big time. Right here, crossover. No rotation whatsoever.
Not only does I feel like he has an NBA ready body, he has an NBA ready offensive game as well. But he takes a lot of shots, so he gets his numbers. But when he's making them, they're very tough shots that, a lot of people, there's only a handful of people in probably the NBA in the world that can probably make the shots that he makes. He's strong, he's explosive, he's big, he's fast, 6'5", around 200 pounds. He's a big two-guard in the league. He has great playmaking ability. His playmaking ability is great, but it's his scoring. His ability to get to the basket, cut through lanes, finish at the rim is explosive. He'll get up on you in a second, and you won't even realize what's going on. But yeah, he's a nice young talent to watch out for. Now let's go to the Cavs. I think Denny Avdija. I hope I said that right. From Israel, the kid from Israel, I think that's a pretty good fit. That's gonna be a pretty nice piece there. That's gonna be a pretty good piece there because when I looked him up and everything and did my research on him, he didn't really pop out to me on paper. On paper, like, his numbers wasn't that great at all. When I started to watch video on him, like, I started to see why people feel like he should be top 5. And, it's understandable. Like, things that he's doing on paper, it doesn't translate to what he's doing on the court. Like, I seen him dribble. He's a hands down slasher for right now. He can shoot, but his game is slashing, and that's what jumped out to me and made me feel like that's why he will go this high or go for this team. But the difference with this guy is with Denny is he is attack the basket first, and then I'm gonna go deal with my jump shot later. So that means he's already coming in with that attack mindset, which a lot of overseas players I feel like tend to not have besides Luka. He's already come with that attack mindset, which is very beneficial for him because now he gets to bang around and he don't have the athleticism, but he has the touch, the craftiness around the rim, to finish around a lot of the quicker, more athletic guys. He's standing at 6'9", 225, so he has great size for a small forward. Very great size for a small forward. And I feel like, with his aggressiveness, he has a very teachable jump shot. His jump shot is good. It's good. It has a little quirk. His elbow comes out a little bit when shooting from longer distances. But it's NBA. You have the best trainers out here, and they're here to get you better. All right. Let's now down to the nitty gritty. Down to my boys. Yes, I'm a New York fan. I'm a New York Knicks fan. Since forever. Tyrese Halliburton.
Freshman, looking to get comfortable. Halliburton.
Which I feel like is probably the most efficient player in the draft as far as like scoring, passing. Let me get this right. He's a 6'6" guard. which is beneficial. The Knicks need a point guard. He can play the 1 to 2, slide RJ down to the 3, move RJ to the 1. It don't matter. Those two guys right there will be able to be interchangeable. He's long, very long, so he can play. He plays defense very good. He's able to position himself well. He has very smooth hand. Like, he has a very great dribbling ability, control the ball, so he's able to get to his spots where he wants. Height gives him ability to shoot over a lot of point guards and defenders once he gets to his spot. Very high basketball IQ. Is somebody that the Knicks really need people with high basketball IQs. But Tyrese Hillborn, I feel like that's who they're gonna go with. But thank you guys for tuning in to our first episode of Chill Vibe Only TV, CVOTV. I'm so happy to start this channel. I'm happy to be on this journey with you guys. I'm happy that you guys are coming on this journey with me. Stay tuned. This channel right here specifically, I'm not gonna say specifically sports, but it's mainly sports. I'm gonna be sprinkling little videos, pranks, vlogs, reactions, tutorials, whatever you want to do. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry about it. I got you guys. I'm entertaining you. Just ride out with me. Later.